Hey guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how to glue up a thin panel. We're talking like a 3/8 inch thick panel. First off, we're going to joint both mating edges. Obviously make sure your fence is good and square, but even still you want to make sure that you get the correct edges, the correct faces against the fence, so that if your fence is even, very slightly out of square, then at least they'll still go together and stay flat. I can show that in another video in the future, but let's focus on the glue up on this one. So I'm going to joint both mating edges and then take them over to the bench, and we'll show you how to glue them up from there. So first off, before we get started, how awesome is the curl on that? I mean, you can see it from your angle. I can't see it actually very much from mine, but I saw it before I turned on the camera. How amazing that is. So yeah, that's going to be a very cool piece. So if I can get the tape started. So I start on one end and I kind of get it brushed onto one side, make sure they're lined up end to end, and then I give it a good pull. There's people that use, like little brushes and stuff like that. And I don't think they're super necessary. But I will have to say that blue tape is nice, but green tape, I think, sticks better to less than perfect surfaces, like wood grain. I think it sticks better. But it also has some stretch to it, so when you stretch it, it actually pulls back a little bit more than blue, but the blue does just fine. If you've got your edges jointed really well, we'll go the other way with this one, then you shouldn't have a problem. What I'm noticing already is that it's actually lifting the board this way, which is great. That means there's a lot of tension right there. So when I go through, and glue this on the other side and put it down, it'll have a lot of pressure this, and then of course the pressure down. So we're also going to take a piece of tape here. There we go. And yep, looking really good and tight all the way through there. And we'll get the glue started because it always takes forever to get to the end. And actually it might be clogged, so we'll cut this part out. Feel some in there. All right, so the easiest way to do this is to take it to the edge of your bench, lean it over. You get it all the way down in there. Get a good bead all the way at the bottom. And then as we close this up, it'll squeeze its way up, and obviously I got a lot of glue in there. A little scraper. Okay, pretty good. Get that out of the way. And now we stitch it this way. And some of you may notice too that a few months ago I showed that I bought some grade school style tape dispensers, and you're like, hey Chris, why aren't you using those? Are you stupid? This tape is too wide. It's like 1.5 inches and needs to be about 1 inch. And the stuff that I bought that is 1 inch, it's right below me here. It is, for some reason, it's just not sticky. It's just like, it doesn't have the same grab. And it's 3M, it's the same stuff. So it's just like, you know, for more sensitive areas, yeah, that's like perfect amount of glue squeeze out there. So I probably don't need to put one across the middle. I'll just let it dry like it is. But I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that this is clamped down to the surface, and you know, probably put some weight on one end, and that way it'll stay nice and flat. So easy as that. So it's been about an hour, which is plenty of time for the glue to cure up on these. So now it's as simple as remove all the tape and see how we did. I tell it might have a little bit of a rock to it, but we can always throw it through the drum sander if we want to get it really good and flat. But we'll check it on a flat surface that's not paper here before too long. Wait a second. So there you have it. I don't know if you can see the curl one way or the other, but yeah, that turned out really good and tight all the way down on both sides. Looks really good. There you have it. Hope that helps.